20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
Right to the air is Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. I take 4 and 8.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He's inside the 30. CeeDee Lamb. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the point.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Buccaneers, nothing. Brandon Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
On second down, Baker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
That's good.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
180. Stop.
On the ground, it's Irving. Whoa! And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
11 yards on the pass there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 more yards.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pistol. 180. Hurry. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now it is 1st and goal.
Hurry. 180. What's up?
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Score it in. Here we go, 47.
On the play fake.
Dak Prescott sacked. A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 17-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they are facing a 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On the return, here's McMillan. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Pistol. 180. Done.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Regular.
First down.
Alert.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Kings. 180. Up. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Brings up 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. There's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! 22!
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Wide in! 26!
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Moving to his right. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! 26!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
30-yard line.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
26!
They'll throw again. Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and short. Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Run. Hit! 180! Regular. Attack!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On first and 10, here's Baker. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's his tight end, Otten. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
180. Done.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like 20.
Here's Dak to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Again, working deep downfield. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a pickup of
A big connection
yards.
from Dak to CD. Pickup of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yeah. Here we go. 180. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 180.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Here we go. Winning ticket.
On second down, it's Dak. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A give. This is Irvin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They go play action with Mayfield. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run it. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Mayfield to throw. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 47. Yeah! 27.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Look at the big man go. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide in.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now Dad on 4th down. This is caught at the 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Wide in.
Prescott again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Wide in. What do you think?
Again, Prescott to the air. To the goal line and in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On play action, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
For the 2-point conversion.
Regular. Start.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah. Here we go. Wide in. Hey, kill. What do you think?
1st down, Prescott. The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Kill. Hey, 47. What do you think?
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one's broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a